me on my ass.
Howdy.
Oh my God.
Hello.
Howdy.
Welcome, everyone.
Hi, WB.
WB. What are you laughing about, Summer? I hear you squeaking over there. What are you
We were
laughing
talking
about?
about
Conversation you interrupted. It was just very funny.
Oh, okay. So.
What's up, gamer?
Not much. Excited to be playing some more Cursed Gaming with you guys, especially with everything that happened over the last couple as I'm looking at this map and seeing the devastation that has been wrought all throughout. A bunch of scarecrows that are on fire, a gremlin that is missing a hand, and a nice little birdie Fred that's over here. So yeah, you guys ready to get started?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yippee! Okay, give me 1 second. Checking some things real quick.
I need to start leveling monks so I can do unarmed combat with my nub.
Well, I mean, you have quite literally been unarmed, so I don't know how much that's gonna. Oh well,
Flurry of nubs.
Thanks, dude.
Shoved my fucking nub into your mouth.
Don't.
Don't.
All right. So
It karate chops your fucking liver.
stop. So
It's a nub chop.
nub chop, Jesus. Last we left off, you all had finally left the village of Barovia. You have been tasked to escort Irina over to. Let me pull up the map. It's been a couple of weeks. I have to make sure I say it correctly because it's the name of a place that I've said different multiple times. Vallaki. So you guys are heading over to Vallaki. Hopefully I'm saying that correctly if I'm not too damn bad. But yes, Vallaki. Oh, actually, this is good for the YouTube comments. Tell me how you pronounce Vallaki. And I'll consider it right there. But yes, you guys are.
I'll consider it. Nice.
Look, it's engagement. I it's really good.
Oh, yes, sir.
That's how that works. Yeah. And I will. Yeah, it's like a suggestion box. But yes, you guys are currently escorting Irina essentially out of the outreach of the castle of Ravenloft. It seems that. Strahd, whose curse has, well, I just really title drop. Jesus Christ. Anyways, the curse of Strahd is all over the fucking place. It's bad, man. It's real bad here. But yes, Strahd's outreach in the region of Barovia is pretty far. And so you guys have been tasked to take Irina over outside the outreach of Castle Ravenloft. Since Strahd wants Irina badly. You're not really certain of the reason or why, so you had been told, for any of our note keepers, Irina has already been bitten a couple of times now. And you essentially are trying to get her out of where Strahd's influence is most prevalent. There are a couple of places that you will be able to go. In fact, let me actually pull up the map real quick. We'll switch between the two places so you guys can see what's going on. It is a little dark because it is nighttime. Yes, so currently you guys are located. Actually, let me get a light out here so you can kind of see what's going on. So you're currently located over there. You've just left over the village of Barovia. After clearing out the burgomaster's house, you've cleared out everything from there, got some more goods and rations to keep yourselves fed, got water skins filled, maybe even got some more water skins. Your location that you're to be heading over to is this encampment, actually. Was going to be sort of a side step for you guys. There is a seer who is interested, who could be potentially interested in helping you guys out since you all are currently trapped within Barovia. And they say her fortunes have the ability to guide those that are lost. So you're going to be taking a sort of detour through the forest here over to the encampment. in the hopes that you will continue past the gates of Barovia over to the north. Yeah, from there, you'll keep traveling until you arrive over to Vallaki. It is with hopes, though, if Vallaki is not a safe haven for Irina or yourselves, that you guys will be continuing your travel over to Krezk. It's supposed to have an abbey there, and it's the farthest away from Strahd as far as civilized areas are concerned. So it is with hopes that Vallaki, as fortified as that is, may be able to provide you guys with some good defenses against Strahd and potentially dropping Irina off there. But if Vallaki is not all that's cracked up to be, you guys are going to be continuing over to Krezk. So it's going to be even a farther journey at that point. But yes, so as you had arrived and began your travels, you had unfortunately encountered over at the crossroads here. You have encountered dangerous animated scarecrows who immediately attacked upon you, taking full advantage of this attack. Gremmel fell and sadly lost a hand. So currently, Gremmel is, in the quite literal term, disarmed. Gremmel only has one working hand available to them, so they will have to. They will have to remain with a one-handed weapon. Two-handed weapons are out. And you would have, yes, you'll have to choose between a one-handed weapon or a shield at this point. But yes, as you were facing off against these sort of dreadful scarecrows, after a turn had passed, another creature entered the fray. It would appear to be this raven humanoid. You come to find out that this creature is a were-raven who had been following you for quite some time for unknown reasons. Maybe we'll find that out today. But it seems to be that you two are on the same side, at least when it comes to these scarecrows. So yes, after a brief conversation with like the briefest of outcomes in a small conversation, we wrapped up, and we're back. So we're gonna go ahead and resume at this point in time. I guess we're gonna resume specifically with I'd like to kind of inquire about Gremmel. What's Gremmel's state currently?
Bro, got a hand missing. He hurting.
Is he trying to tend to the wound? Does he look panicked? Like what's Gremmel's vibe right now?
Oh, he's panicked, all right. He's gonna ask around for anyone that knows medicine.
Try.
Oh, it might. Anyone know how to patch this up?
Oh, what exactly happened to you? You'll see as
I got cut off.
Let me take a look at it then. Kind of does. Yeah, so he'll kind of as he looks over at it. Looks like a clean cut. Sorry, friend.
It hurts.
Let's go ahead and you'll watch as the were-raven will reach over, grab a piece of fabric and try to wrap around the gaping wound a little bit. And we'll say, I'd recommend keeping that covered so it doesn't get infected.
I don't want to bleed out.
We may have to cauterize it, actually.
It sounds like it'll hurt.
Well,
I think I'm
it'll
gonna.
hurt a lot more if you don't. If it gets infected and your whole arm falls off, you won't want that.
You'll watch as the were-raven, as it moves. It's kind of like as a crow moves. He kind of hops around in 2 feet as he's walking around, looking at everyone.
Oh.
And he just kind of looks. He'll kind of spit at this over here. But yes, anyways, continue. Scrungle, is there anything that you'd like to do?
I'm going to recall if any of my friends have in the past shown any knowledge in medicines and field procedures, I guess.
Okay. Yeah.
I could try, I guess, since I was in the Knights, but...
Yeah, go ahead and make a medicine check.
I would like. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, babe.
So yeah,
Damn.
so you were kind of like you were with the knights. Were you a squire as a knight, Scrungle?
Yeah.
So, you probably have seen your fair share of battle, and unfortunately have watched as your compatriots have been wounded and have lost limbs. And it is absolutely correct what you're saying, much like the were-raven is saying. You kind of have to make sure it gets sealed very quickly, and that it's disinfected in some way. Otherwise, it could lead to a type of painful rot that will be deadly. Cauterization, of course, is a great way to close the wound, if not an especially painful one. But clean water, clean bandages, making sure that the wound itself is the bandage is properly replaced over time to time. You feel confident that if Gremlin will allow it, that you can sort of keep an eye on it, and let him know when to replace and keep things in a cleaned fashion, just using the basic supplies that all of you have so that infection doesn't spread up the arm. But now comes the unfortunate part, is exactly what you said, the cauterization of the wound itself.
Now, Gremlin, I can cauterize this wound, but it's going to hurt like a skunk on a stick. Are you ready?
How are you gonna do that?
You're gonna look that way, and you're gonna bite down on this, and he's gonna give you a stick.
Hold him down.
Oh man.
Rag is gonna
It's gonna kill me.
hold down one of his arms, his his normal arm.
You'll watch as the were-raven will produce a torch, pulling it out and lightly lighting it off of the corpse of the scarecrow over here.
It's just a dream,
All right, think of something happy.
Pop, and then
This is a
hands the
nightmare.
torch over to Scrungle.
Where's the
Struggle
freaking
will take it. You ready?
No more
Oh,
talking.
I'm not ready.
On the count of 3. 1,
like
and then
it.
do it.
Bite down, bite down. It's sort of like, and you're hearing the crackle of the flesh around the wound. You're smelling the burnt flesh as the screams of Gremel, even with biting down the stick, are echoing in the area. You'll watch as the were-raven turns over to you, Scrunkle, lightly comforting Gremel, and say, "I'm Troust, by the way." And you are, like, as if this is the best time to have a conversation.
Nice to meet you. He's waving, like, the fumes of, like, the arm meat. Big roast.
Yeah. Same. It's just kind of, like, waving away the smoke as well, as you just kind of see this charred smoke emanated through the fog.
Does it smell
Awful?
Does it smell
like,
good?
Sorry.
Like
What the fuck
part of
did
it
you just
has to
ask?
have cooked. Like part of it has to have cooked. Like enough
Guiding
to smell
bolt.
good,
Guiding
right?
bolt.
I mean,
If you'd like to know the properties of the smell, it's not good. It's in fact.
Oh, okay.
It's it does smell, and it kind of has this. This is a cursed explanation. It smells like burning meat. Like you are definitely smelling that.
well,
Yeah, but some of that has to have cooked.
I may impart some very perhaps unwanted knowledge about this exact type of situation
Ooh.
from somebody who is in the military.
Yeah. I figured you would have the most knowledge out of this. The way
burnt blood and dirt does not smell good like you would expect bacon to. When you get
Okay.
meat from the store, it does not have a lot of blood in it.
So it's the blood itself that when it burns is pretty bad.
And debris and
all that
sweat
stuff.
and-
See the fact that the thing that I was gonna add as a flavor, I suppose, is while all of those smells are kind of combining together, there's also something going on in your mind where you're like, this is burnt flesh, like almost like a survival instinct is kicking off in your brain, like,
Oh,
trouble,
that was when.
bad, you know?
Oh, so like when I was getting LASIK done and I smelled that thing and I was like, they didn't tell me, but I knew that was eyeball.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And you felt really, so that's where it is. Great. Good work, gang. We came out the
All
other
right,
side together.
So we've solved the burning meat riddle.
Chat's just looking at each other going, what the fuck are we doing?
Okay,
right
Struggle's gonna wrap up the wound, and make sure Gremmel has supplies to keep it clean.
Sorry, Gremmel.
We gotta get moving. The owner's gonna smell it and come.
You're quite a strong one, Gremmel.
He's gonna want to eat me now.
Did you find your hand? And he's actually gonna look around for the hand.
I don't know where it is.
All right, let's get fucked
We're just
up.
gonna walk over here and look for it.
We're gonna treat the hand like I would treat a piece of ammunition after you've used it in combat. We're gonna flip a coin and see if you can find this hand. Let me go
This
ahead.
might be my
I
second
roll-
party
I
member
roll
hand if I
tails.
can find this.
Yeah, go ahead and only in this campaign. Go
And
ahead.
do a what?
Go ahead and do a investigation or a perception check. Hey. And then Gremlin, go ahead and roll a 1d20. Oh, that's unfortunate. As you look around, you will discover a strange object hiding in the grass. If you were to reach down and look at it and investigate further, you will see this broken, trampled, mangled hand. Fingers misplaced and bending in unnatural directions. You found it, but you're uncertain of how usable it's going to be.
Well, Scrungle's gonna tear off a foot or so of his robe and pick up the mangled hand and wrap it up. Kind of put a nice bow on it.
Yeah, Irina's actually going to be over here while you're doing it, and she kind of gives a sort of, like a disgusted look.
Well, Gremel, I found your hand. You can
How's it looking? Can you put
keep
it back
this.
on?
I don't think so, buddy. But who knows? Maybe a magician or someone can. And I'll hand it over.
Perhaps a good luck charm.
Why is it good luck? It got cut off.
I don't know. It's kind of badass or something.
I was paralyzed. I couldn't do anything.
That's perfectly natural in this region. Yeah.
You can still sing.
Sing?
Yeah.
Where the hell did I sing?
You can still sing.
I don't think so.
Is he known as a lovely vocalist of some sort?
I'm not turning this into a musical.
Hey, well, Struggle thinks that perhaps maybe this was the part of your body that was cursed by the Oni. Maybe it's gone now.
No, definitely not. He's gonna be chasing me my whole life.
Grandma, now is a really good time.
That's why we always have to run. We always have to move.
Well,
I'm
think
sorry.
of the bright side.
I must inquire. What is this Oni you speak of?
It's a man that
He's
chased
gonna look
me.
distraught and kind of like
killed
do
my
the
sister.
cut hand, like motion at his neck, like don't bother.
He's not gonna stop until I'm dead. No arm, leg, or any other body part will stop him.
So, while all this is going on, I will head over into the darkness where Della and Ithaca are. What are you two currently doing?
Oh, Ithaca was just throwing up as soon as the smell and the cauterizing started.
Dell's very gently patting their back while looking
They're
between
just throwing up in
Ithaca
the bush.
and looking between Gremmel and then going, I could still heal. As the cauterizing is happening.
You just smell it.
And then we'll just make sure that Ithaca is okay. And then that's what we're doing. Watching our friend get traumatized.
I think after the smell is done, he'll stop throwing up and be like, "I'm good. I'm good."
But yeah, Trost will go ahead and give a friendly nod to each and every one of you, and will state, so it is my understanding that you all are outsiders to this region, is that correct?
I don't know where I am.
Indeed, outsiders, it seems. You're currently located at Barovia. As if you had just showed up, over here. So what? I must admit to you, and with a bit of an apology, I've been keeping a close eye on each and every one of you. Wanted to see if I can learn a bit about you. I take on a different form when I am within the more civilized areas of Barovia. Where are you off to? What are you currently doing? I'll kind of side-eye Irina a little bit.
Why are you following us? What makes us so special?
Well, I have suspicions. I was curious of your character. Just because you're outside, strapped in here, I suppose it is determined what he would do in such a panicked state. And if you would fall into desperation.
Thank you for saving us.
I'm sorry.
Your help was much appreciated.
Yeah, he's gonna look over at your wound and says, I'm sorry I wasn't able to arrive sooner.
It's better than me being dead.
Exactly. He'll nod a little bit.
Or maybe I'll get a hook or something.
Well, these minions of Strahd seem to have it out for you.
Yeah, we're trying to get this lassie over here somewhere safe.
Hmm? And why so? Why is she in
It appears-
danger, I suppose, is the better question.
I don't
It would
know,
appear
Strahd
that
wants her or
Strahd is-
something.
Has an eye out for her.
Oh, unfortunate. If there's one thing I've learned about Strahd, is that Strahd tends to stubbornly try to get what he wants. Is it... So you have no love lost for Strahd, is what you're saying?
No what?
You don't like Strahd?
I don't know him personally. But he keeps trying to kill me, so I guess I don't like him.
Oh, that is unfortunate. And you? Looks over at Scrungle. Where are you with where are you with the whole Strahd topic?
Oh, I mean, I don't really like him as much as the rest here. I think I'm basically about stuck here. As are the souls of my lost friends.
Mm-hmm.
You've lost people here.
Yep.
That is a shame. I'm sorry. Well, perhaps I could be of help. Do you know of the city of Valaki?
That's actually what I was about to ask you. We are trying to find safe passage to there. Your assistance would be much appreciated.
Unless you're able to spring wings, I'm afraid you'll have to go there at foot or horseback, which means more dangers will present itself. If you are looking to arrive at the city of Valaki, head to the Blue Water Inn. I have friends that would be interested in meeting each and every one of you. Perhaps you'll learn a little bit more about this lad, and perhaps we will be able to provide assistance to you as well.
Sounds like a fine plan to me. We'll look around to everyone else.
Sit near the camp with the person that's gonna tell our futures.
What's he speaking about now?
There's a camp we're supposed to be going to. It's got some people.
Well, whatever business you have on the road is yours alone. As for me, I believe I'll be continuing my journey back to Valaki.
All right.
And he will sort of like shuffle around his satchel a little bit, and he'll state, I wish there was more I could do to assist you. If I wasn't needed back so quickly, I would even join you on that journey there. Instead, perhaps this will help. Not much, but it might provide you some needed support if you're in a tight spot. And Troust will produce a potion of healing.
Oh.
Mm. Is that for me?
It's for whoever needs it, I suppose.
You should probably hang on to this, Gremmel.
I'll take it.
Do you reach out with your phantom hand?
Oh, wrong one. I don't have that one anymore.
I'll just put it in your bag.
Thank you. I mean, I think you helping us was all more than enough.
Mm-hmm. That was a tough spot.
I wouldn't be here without you.
Well, right. Would do what any of my kind would do.
Love you.
Right. Well.
Audibly blinks.
All right.
Oh, there's more of you. Up, hop, up,
Oh.
up.
They're a little shy.
They're not. I won't hurt you. My appearance may be strange, but it seems that we are kindred spirits. Same side of the battlefield. Yes.
All right.
What do you look like in there? Kind of peeks in the grave.
Immediately takes another step back.
Well, don't wish to disturb you further then. Just curious to learn more about you. Seem so quiet and out of place. Up.
Yeah, they're softies.
Kind of like tilts a little bit. The head kind of jerks side to side. A bird ever so curious.
Would you like to trade feathers?
Oh. Yes, I suppose an exchange of sorts would be good.
I'm a diviner, so it helps with things.
Well, so be it then. That sounds like a suitable plan.
Feather trade with new friend.
Troust will reach out, sort of grab one of their tuft of feathers, and just kind of just pull this large feather out, holding it out to you, Ithaca, and then handing it over.
Ithaca will go the back of their wing head and pluck a longer one and give it to him.
And the exchange will be made.
Ithaca to himself. I'm gonna do occult things with this, yeah. I'm gonna do curses with this, yeah.
Troust will kind of as looking over, and every time Troust isn't speaking, Troust is kind of like sudden jerk movements, tilting their head from side to side, kind of turning around, trying to remain cautious of their surroundings. But they will suddenly turn to Del, staring lightly. Also, when Troust speaks to you, and they are looking at you, Troust always has the appearance as if they are looking beyond you, not towards you. They don't really are able to give eye contact a little bit, and that's not because of their personality. That's because they're a bird. So when they're talking to Del, they're kind of looking this way, and the side eye is looking over at you a little bit. And Troust, kind of staring in this direction, will look and kind of like look over here, look back over here, and say, "You will need to find some bravery, friend, if you wish to survive these lands." And without letting you say another word, will immediately hop, 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 hop.
It's great because Del doesn't say anything. The moment that comment's made, he saw them looking at Ithaca and went, "Oh, all right." Because I have 5 intelligence, so we're rocking it, baby.
Damn,
Like
this
a-
boy's
Bro's
dumb.
a little stupid.
Like a blinks.
A little stupid.
Little stupid boy. I wish you all safe travels then. And to
Thank you.
staring over at Grebel, but actually talking to Irina. I hope Strahd doesn't find you.
Do you think he loves me?
Yeah, probably
What?
not.
That's why he keeps chasing us.
Irina steps over. Thank you.
What? Who's looking at me?
Up. And then we begin to flap their wings a little bit. And with a nod, fly up into the air.
Goodbye.
Bye bye.
Is Grandma okay?
It's hard
No.
to say.
Irina quietly shakes her head out of Cribble's eyesight.
He might be in shock.
No.
There's a small nod, and seeing that their hand is already cauterized,
I'm gonna die.
Death's gonna turn around. We're gonna start putting out some of the fires for loot.
For loot.
Get that loot, baby. Let's go. Stop.
We're using the shovel and we're patting out the fires.
Hey man,
Push.
my entire wardrobe before was from one of these scarecrows. They have to have good shit.
Okay. So as you kind of begin stomp, like stomping out all of the fire, let me know what exactly you're doing or what you're trying to look for.
You got it. Yeah, we're going to look for, namely metal protrusions. They attacked us. I can't remember what they attacked us with.
Skates.
Then yes, I would like to look for any like rudimentary farming equipment, any metal equipment left over that they were repurposing as weapons.
So yeah, go ahead and investigate. Give me an investigation check.
Oh shit!
I'll assist if you need it.
Yeah, that sounds great. That's an skill, by the way. Oh my god!
That one, nat 20, that one, nat 20, that one, nat 20.
Oh.
So as you observe the fallen scarecrow's bodies, you kind of like look around them. A majority of their clothes completely burnt and unusable, sadly, from any of them that had caught fire, which in this case would have been, well, just about all of them, except for one, it looks like. So you'd feel confident enough to loot their clothes if you would like to. As you observe and investigate the fallen scarecrow a little bit more, you will see that the weapon that they utilized, it has nothing to do with farming equipment or anything like that, but in fact a makeshift curved, ragged, old like metal blades, almost as if these scarecrows were crafted instead of being creatures. They seem to have been of their own, and you'll actually kind of see some rudimentary mechanisms within their stuffed body. Of course, that is before you move aside all of the corpses of various birds that they stuffed themselves with as they continue to move around. Upon more of a morbid investigation, you will also spot the head of creatures that looked much like your new friend Troust. So these individuals also seem to have been catered to slay the were ravens that had been within the region. But yeah, even then, the jagged metal itself seems a little bit wasted. However, I will, as you're sort of looking around over here, you will find in one of them 2 pieces of silver, specifically silver coins. That, along with the set of traveling clothes, if you'd like to loot that as well, is all that you find of value.
We'll take the silver and we're gonna hand it over to Ithaca.
All right, Ithaca. I will add 2 silver to your inventory.
Oh, thank you.
They had close and lots of heads.
I'm good.
Trouble for a
I'm
while.
good. I'm good.
Where do we go?
Depends
Oh,
if,
Good question.
as
Thought we were going to the camp.
yeah, so as the DM, you are free to, of course, continue your journey, heading over to the north, over to the encampment.
It is 11 at night.
It is late in the evening. Yes, you don't know
So-
necessarily the time, but you definitely have been traveling. You've been up and at it all day.
I was about to say, I remember you describing it getting like pitch black as
Yep.
we were walking.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
You will see the moon high up in the sky now. You are traveling at night in Barovia.
What's great is that Dell asked that question and was looking to Scrungle, because Scrungle is a knight, and knights are like super cool in stories. And then when they go, "That's a great question," Dell's ears sort of deflate, and he goes, "Oh."
Oh.
He then looks to Rag.
Do you think it might be safe enough to camp?
Well,
I mean,
we kind of cleared the area out, if I'm being
Yeah.
honest.
My hand hurts.
You don't have a hand.
It hurts.
Your
Okay.
nub hurts.
My nub hurts.
Your nub hurts.
There you go.
Someone kiss it better, please.
No. Strungle? Shit, he's wearing a mask.
It's gonna hurt forever.
He's doing the Rizzler face behind his mask right now.
I think Grummel needs to rest.
Yeah, we should probably bed down here for the night.
Yes, well, I suppose we should.
We can take shifts to watch.
I'll begin to set up my tent.
You
then.
guys set up camp. Del, Ithaca, come with me. Let's do a quick perimeter sweep. Make sure there's nothing weird around this place that isn't dead.
There's a graveyard right there.
Sure is.
Okay,
Or if
just to
ghosts
save
come
some
out.
time, Brett, I'd like to just do like a full around the map, big circle,
Of
and
course.
just check for anything weird.
Yeah, go ahead and make an investigation check for me, please.
Can they do one as well since they're with me?
Yeah, whoever's investigating around is free to roll it.
Let's fucking go.
I don't see shit.
What if I keep my eyeballs
Sheesh,
open
Ithaca.
prospectively?
Give me one quick second. Okay. Okay. So, between the lot of you as you're gathering around. Also, Scrungle, you have a light source currently. Oh, you have the gem of brightness. That's right.
Yep.
You've got the gem on. I was like, where did this come? This is actually very helpful for folks.
Yes.
So as you look around, the area itself seems to be fairly abandoned. No other scarecrows are around. And there is a moment of silence that sort of falls over the area. So nothing, no dangerous threats about.
Oh, it would appear this location is safe for the night. Should be fine to bed down for the evening.
All right. Can I look for food?
Are you hungry?
Oh, just yeah.
I've got 1 day of rations left. Scruggle could offer it to you.
Oh no, it's
Oh no, you've got 8 rations in your inventory. You're good.
Oh, yeah, I'm good then. Okay.
I would like to supplement our rations with food, if possible.
Yes.
Go
Oh,
ahead.
a little late night gathering.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, go ahead and make a survival check.
You got it.
Okay. You will find enough to keep fed 2 of your party members. You'll find essentially assortment of various berries and trail goods sort of about. As far as creatures are concerned, for like hunting and things like that, any sort of rustle within the night, I would imagine, would startle you enough where you wouldn't be like, I'm gonna go kill that thing now.
Yeah, Dell's not a hunter. He's very much a gatherer.
Yes.
So like gathering berries and like foodstuffs and everything like that. Okay. The moment the bushes rustle, he's hiding behind Scrungle. So
Okay.
It's like
Fried
Shaq
bro
hiding behind the
wings.
little tree.
All right. So, who would you like to keep fed for the day?
we're gonna give one to Gremmel because Gremmel's had a really tough day.
Okay.
I have a lot of rations.
I say we make a stew.
Mm,
We make a camp stew around a campfire. We need it.
I'd be down for that.
Okay. Who would like to make the campfire?
Is that
I'll do it.
another survival roll?
That would be another survival roll, unless someone's got a kit of some sort, like a campfire
Oh.
kit.
Firebolt!
Oh, I don't think
I'll,
us. I don't think I have one.
Well then,
I'll
yeah.
assist
I got a
Scrungle.
tinder box.
Okay. Tinderbox is going to help out tremendously. That'll significantly lower the DC for anyone who'd like to get a campfire set up.
I'll borrow that from Gremmel.
Okay.
Yeah,
And I'll right here. Can I
Yeah. Go ahead and give
can
me.
Dell help me do this?
Yeah. Go ahead and do a survival check at advantage then.
I was sleeping in front of the gallows. That's fine.
Yep.
this would have been me.
It does provide some head cover.
It does actually.
Mhm.
In case it rains or whatever.
So as everyone's sort of gathering around here, getting the campfire going, Rag, with the campfire lit, you will see that there is a body hanging from the gallows.
Oh, would you look at that?
And as it sort of like kind of creaks in the wind a little bit and turns around, it appears to be bloated and been dead for quite some time. You recognize the face of the body.
Huh?
It's yours.
Oh! Fuck!
What?
Hey,
What's the problem?
look at that!
Look at what?
Is that on the gallows? Is that?
To anyone else, there is a dead body, but one unrecognizable to you all.
What do you mean? It's a
just dead
gallows.
guy.
No, that's
It's a-
me.
Do you want me to
That's
take
not-
it down?
That's not you.
It's not me.
That's not
It's not
you.
me.
No, it's not you.
And then as you take a second look, Rag, you will see that it is in fact not you.
I think I think I'm going a little crazy. I got the madness.
I can't give you a hand with that.
I think we all are, my dear.
Can someone give me a hand with this?
I
Get
can't.
this poor soul down.
Okay.
Irina will actually stop Dell
Oh.
and say, "Dear, you've had enough for today. Why don't you keep the fire hot? I will help our knight."
Oh,
Dell, why don't you cook us dinner?
all right.
All right.
Job's done.
I'm gonna have Irina help me take the body down, and I don't know. I guess we'll drag it to the graveyard.
Mm-hmm. Do you have any sort of cloth or anything of the sort? I think we can wrap
cover
the
this
body
up.
in?
I've got this banner from my old knight order, but that's about it.
It's a bad omen.
I have the crest of my father. I was hoping not to bury with it.
Did I see a shovel by the graveyard at all?
Yeah, I'll say there was a shovel at the graveyard.
I'll dig a little grave then.
Old and
You would
rusted.
see a shovel on Dell's back.
Oh yeah, true.
Excuse me, do you mind if she reaches for a Dell shovel?
Oh, all right.
We did find a spare set of clothing if you guys want to wrap it in that.
Oh, that is a lovely idea. Thank you so much.
Oh, you know what? Conveniently enough, there's an empty spot right here, so I'll just start digging a hole.
Meant for you. Blah, blah, blah.
For me.
Yeah, so you'll watch as Irina takes the clothes off the one scarecrow that was not burnt by fire. She'll help wrap the corpse around in a sort of makeshift, like, funeral shawl, and you bury, you'll kind of, like, dig and bury this hole, and as you do, she gently places the body in. She's quiet for a moment, as if reciting some last rites, and then she will nod and say she kind of grabs the other old shovel to assist Scrungle in burying the body.
Rest easy, poor soul. I don't know if you were rightfully hanged or wrongfully hanged, but a body nonetheless.
A terrible way to die. Forgotten. While the two of you are doing that and you are getting things together, you have a pot, right, Del?
Yes, I have multiple pots.
Okay. So you'll kind of like place the plot there. I will allow for the food that you gathered for the survival check. I will allow you to make another survival check in an attempt to make a hearty stew that will actually help feed everyone in the area without the need of rations. However, if you fail this check, you will ruin the stew and the food that you had gathered.
It'll be gross.
I see.
Yeah,
It won't even be nutritious anymore. Yeah, it'll be bad. Yeah.
Can I get Shantaea's guidance on this then?
Absolutely.
Delightful.
Are you talking about the spell guidance?
Yes.
Okay. I had to check. I was like, I don't know that spell.
Giga guidance.
All right. Yeah, go ahead and do a survival check and add the D4.
Oh. Fuck.
Okay. A 12 total. Will make a very bland, yet still nutritious stew.
Based.
And because of that, it will feed everyone here without the need of a ration, nor the need to use your water skin.
Let's go.
Yeah, there's a different sort of air around Del when he's gathering, when he's cooking. He's much more lively, much more personable. But when it's matters of like walking around, talking to strangers, he's very quiet, very timid.
Oh, this is a stew.
That's right. That's right.
A stew.
I am.
You've made a stew.
You've made
True.
You've made a stew.
You've made a stew. Thank you.
Is this your first stew you've made?
Toxic.
So
That's
he,
awful. You're
might
toxic.
He used to live in a mansion, guys.
Rich people. Rolls my eyes.
but he has a +4 to insight, and his ears droop a little bit, and he goes, "No, I just we didn't have any
No salt.
that.
Hmm.
Oh,
What?
I'm sorry, I could find more.
Hide more of what?
I
Make
will
another
tolerate.
one."
He'll kind of like elbow Irina and go, "It's delicious." And he'll take
It's
another bite.
good.
I'm
Down.
I mean, it's edible. I'm saying it's fine. I just don't.
It's a good stew. You've made a good stew, Dal.
Oh,
Thank you.
yes.
She grew up in a mansion. That's all.
What? That
Oh,
has nothing. I was just observing
She's
that.
privileged.
What? No. I grew up.
Well-
Us common folk. This is a hearty, soulful meal for us.
I don't think there's anything wrong with the stew. I was just commenting that a stew was made. I don't see what the problem is here.
You think it'll grow back my hand?
Oh,
No.
Irina, with no hesitation, goes, "No, I'm afraid not, my friend."
Oh no.
She's looking around like, you need to understand something. I understand polite attitudes may have gotten you somewhere in a proper civilized society, but right now, we all are in great danger. Honesty is what's going to get us through here, and this stew is satisfactory. Your hand, she points at Gremlin, will not grow back. I am
It's
terribly
gone forever.
I'm
Sounds
terribly
like you're
sorry
just
for
a
that.
negative Nancy.
I'm a realist, and she drinks
You're a
the
negative Nancy.
I'm not Nancy, I'm a reader. If anything, I'm an irate Irina.
Oh, I can
She
see why
stomps
Strahd
her little
started leaving you alone.
What? She looks over.
Huh?
She'll just sit down a little bit.
That was meant to be an inside thought.
She slurps a little bit.
Struggle's kind of gonna like fat boy roll back. Ithaca, are you hungry at all? Come sit.
I'm going to bed. Good night. Rolls over. Rolls under the gallows.
I was gonna say, are you going under the gallows?
Yeah.
Probably fucking disgusting down there.
She's in a bedroll. That's like a sleeve, you know?
I probably will not be sleeping under the gallows unless you feel it best.
We should be okay out here.
I understand. Scrungle, you mentioned you're a knight, correct?
Yes, a knight of Mythdrana. Although I was just a squire, but I've been separated from my band.
How may I properly address you? Sir Scrungle?
Oh, I have not been fully knighted yet, actually. As much as I would not like to admit. Scrungle will do for now.
Understood.
One day I will earn that title.
Survive these lands, and you may very well. Slurps. She'll sigh.
That's the idea.
She'll sigh a little bit before she looks over at Del. Thank you for the soup. It was very hearty. Hit the spot. It fiddled the spot right there. Points at her stomach. It was right there. Right over here.
You're welcome.
Right there.
Right
It
there.
was Shantaea's gift.
She blinks lightly a little bit.
He's setting out his bedroll and he's nodding.
Mm-hmm. Ah, I see. Places.
Above
Well,
board party.
I will take first watch if anybody else would like to nod off. Go ahead.
I'm gonna grow my hand back.
If you sleep, it just might grow back. Why don't you try?
That's what I'm gonna do.
That's not going to happen. She'll whisper over at Gribble.
God.
I was really expecting Grumble to just fall asleep while sitting up just now. Like instantly.
Well,
I gotta set up my bedroll and blanket.
I suppose I shall ever be the negative Nancy and get my bedroll sorted here.
She's so salty. Unlike the stew.
Place isn't there. She'll get under the bedroll. She looks under the gallows to see Rag. Are you sure you're fine there? Oh dear, she's probably already asleep.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, good night then. Okay. Anything else that you guys will be doing this evening?
No.
If possible, I'll take the last 2 watches and I'll watch with somebody then. I only need 4 hours to sleep as an elf, so.
Very good. With the appropriate watches being taken, happy to report that the evening, thankfully, is uneventful.
Excellent.
You all,
Good.
You all may go ahead and take a long rest now.
Dude, my
Yay.
dumbass just noticed the fucking clock on Foundry. Has that been there the whole time?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Whoa.
Lock in.
My God. You don't.
I totally saw that, guys.
Yeah. So you don't actually know of the time itself, but I use it so that for lighting.
Yeah.
Y'all know what time it
got
is. New portent!
Whoa!
Yippee!
What do we got? What do we got?
Oh,
Did someone say
Oh.
Newports?
Oh.
No, that's
mean-
gonna be good.
I can give them to somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
Yippee!
All righty then. Will you guys break camp? I'm assuming.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
Ready, check.
Okay. Okay, so you guys are ready and continue your journey. Will you be going down the same path that you said you were going before, which was essentially through here to the encampment?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And so you shall. Yippee! All right. Yeah. Okay. So, actually, it's. Before we continue, we will go ahead and take a small break, let you guys use the restroom, get water, all that stuff, and then we shall be right back.
Okay.
I need a snack.
All right, we're back. Hello. All right. So a few hours of travel. You guys are kind of heading up this path, and soon before you, you will eventually see the encampment. Now, is there anything that you guys would like to do before arriving at the encampment?
No.
I see. I'm assuming everyone's got their mage armors on. Is that correct? Is that a fair assessment to say?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Just gonna delete a couple of things, adjust a couple of spells here. Very good. My boy over here no longer has Shield of Faith, no longer has Rage. Okay. So yeah, you're gonna kind of like, you're slowly crossing through these woods. And then you'll begin to hear this sort of, you'll begin to hear like conversation and talking from what sounds like a rather large group of people. The road gradually disappeared as replaced by a twisted, muddy path through the trees. Deep ruts in the earth are evidence of the coming and goings of wagons. And, up here, I'm just gonna place this. See if I can get a little atmosphere going. There we go. Good. This one and this one. And this one. So yeah, you guys are beginning to approach this encampment. Okay. The canopy of mist and branches suddenly give way to black clouds billowing from above. There's a clearing here, next to a river that widens to a small lake several hundred feet across. 5 colorful round tents, each 10 feet in diameter, fuck me, are pitched outside a ring of 4 barrel-topped wagons. A much larger tent stands near the shore of the lake, its sagging form lit from within. Near this tent, 8 unbridled horses drink from the river. The mournful strains of an accordion clash with the singing of several brightly clad figures around a bonfire. A footpath continues beyond this encampment, meandering north between the river and the forest's edge. And sure enough, as you kind of like watch and approach, you will see that there is a group of what you can assume is the Vistani encampment over here. They're gathered around, they're sort of just all gathered around this campfire, eating various breakfast meats, eggs, all sorts of things. You're uncertain if they've just recently awakened or if they maybe perhaps have never gone to sleep. But you begin your approach. Gremmel was just about to enter the tent.
I was knocking on the flat.
You knocked on the flap.
Yeah, that makes a noise. It goes like pop,
Just
pop, pop,
slappy
you know?
sounds, yeah.
It does like an air pressure noise.
You'll hear, come in.
Alright.
I don't want to go in anymore. Oh God.
Ah, yes, welcome. I've been expecting you, Gremmel.
Why me in particular?
Well, I've been expecting all of you. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Don't be shy. Yes, you too, Rag. Come in. Make yourself comfortable.
How does she know their name?
I don't know.
I'm popular.
Not
It's
to
alright, guys. Come on in.
not to worry, Ithaca. I can hear you.
I don't like that.
How do I sit in the chair?
We're waiting very politely for Scrungle to go. He's the knight.
Yippee!
Oh,
I can move, yeah.
my bad.
Always the noble knight. Here, let me go ahead and sit you there. Sit you there. There's going to be a tight fit, everyone. Come on in.
I'm a little claustrophobic. I can wait out here if you want.
Oh, you need to be here for this as well. Come in, please, my dear.
Okay.
I promise you, you'll be fine. And then she sort of like holds her hand up, and as she does, the tent flap goes just completely closes right there.
What about Miss Irina?
Yeah, Irina also is coming there, and so you kind of hear her go, hey, and she's like trying to get there. And it's like, the tent doesn't have any room. And she opens it again. Irina looks startled, and you'll see the old woman says, there's no more room for you, dear. Don't worry. Everyone will take care of
She
you.
can sit on your bed, though, and just bed on the room.
No one sits at my bed, dear.
That's unfortunate.
That's unfortunate.
Are they flirting?
This does not concern you, Lady Irina. Please, my people will take good care of you. Irina goes, but I... And then the flap just closes again. It is the five of you that I am interested in speaking with. Okay.
Well,
I don't like that.
Give me one quick check-in. Aha! Ooh, I might have to re-upload something real quick. Unfortunately, Foundry's been doing this thing when you try to upload something, it'll sometimes just not work.
Love that.
Yeah. All right, here we go. I think we got it now. Okay. So she gathers around, and you'll kind of see her begin breaking some cards a little bit. She kind of has these long, almost tarot-looking cards, and she's looking at each and every one of you. And she says, I know that it's difficult to ask, but I must request that each and every one of you relax a little bit. This may be the safest place that you know while you travel through Barovia. Now, it's from my understanding that you've been brought here against your will. Is that true?
yeah. There's multiple things happening to me against my will.
She's kind of looking at everyone else, trying to gauge everyone else's response as well.
Yeah.
Del nods.
Well, that is very unfortunate, and I'm pretty sure that you've already been told, she kind of puts the cards against the table a little bit, that you aren't the only ones that have been brought here to these cursed lands.
That's true. That's true.
Well, let me see if Madam Eva can help you out. You may not like what I have to say, though, but it's the only way that you will escape this wretched purgatory. You see, Barovia, as you may or may not have been told by now, has fallen under a great and dark spell. Those that enter may never leave, unless given special permission by a certain cursed Dark Lord, the Devil Strahd, as Barovians like to call him. You've heard of this, yes?
Yeah, heard that.
Were you gonna say something, Ithaca?
No, I said yes.
Okay. Well, then. And now comes both good and bad news, and the fact remains the same. There is one way that you can escape this land, and that is by killing the very individual that keeps you trapped here. You must slay Strahd himself.
What? How are we supposed to do that?
The Devil Strahd may appear invincible, powerful, dangerous, and deadly, but even Dark Lords have their weaknesses. If you are interested in taking up the cause, Madam Eva will help you gather the tools that you need so that this duty can be done, this curse can be lifted, and this story can finally end for all of us.
But can't you just come and go whenever you want?
What are your stakes?
It's much more than just me coming and going. I understand the suffering that these people have been through. A lot more than my brethren out there. I have my own reasons, and I do wish to keep them to myself. Whatever the reason may be, does it matter?
I don't think I can do it because I lost to a scarecrow.
You've lost more than that, I understand.
I'm missing a hand.
I'm just a maid.
How am I supposed to kill Strahd with no hand?
Well, your options are so. You can try to stop this Dark Lord, or you can roll over and die here in Barovia, where your spirit will be trapped for all of eternity. Are you telling me you wish to just give up? If so, you're free to leave this tent and make a new life for your own in this hellscape.
Well, I'm just saying, I feel like I need a little bit more power before I can fight some devil.
You need some...
Or a hand.
You need some power, you say?
I need a hand.
What do you need a hand with?
My hand.
Oh yeah.
Wiggles it around.
Yeah.
Well, there are many tools out there that will assist you in this. With or without a hand, I assure you. And plus, your compatriots that surround you as well seem to have all of their appendages. For now.
We've already lost 2 other compatriots.
But you're here now, aren't you?
Or is it 3? I can't even keep counting anymore.
Grandma, shh.
No, my bad.
She will look to the rest of you. It seems one of your faith is shaken. And what of you? She looks over at Rag. What do you think?
I'm not a quitter.
What do you think of all this? What did you say?
I'm not a quitter.
I thought you said you're not a critter, and I was very confused by that statement.
I may be a critter. I may be small, but I'm not a quitter.
So what you're telling me is you're not a critter, is what you're saying.
I'm not a critter. I'm not gonna allow my soul to stay trapped here.
You haven't said much. she says with an eerie smile over at Dell.
Oh, I don't really know what to say. I'm just a gardener.
What are your thoughts of all this then, my dear? Surely you must have feelings on the matter.
It's scary.
She points at you. But will you let fear stop you from doing what you have to do?
He sort of pauses for a moment. And then there's just a very quiet shake of his head.
And she nods. She'll lean over a little bit, kind of, almost like a sudden jolt as she says it, because she moves very, very, very erratically, right? And she'll kind of like point over to you and says, fear's healthy, fear's good. Being scared means that you're still alive. It's what you do with that fear. If you use it as a tool, use it to be cautious in these damned lands. It can be very effective. But you can't let it stop you. You can't let it cripple you. Do you understand, boy?
Yes.
She looks forward at Ithaca. And what of you, my dear? How do you feel about all of this?
Not great?
And what if I were to tell you of the tools necessary to defeat the Devil Strahd? Is this something a task that you'd be willing to take up if it meant your escape from this purgatory?
Yeah. Sorry, I'm a fellow diviner, so I'm just trying to figure out your angle and everything.
Does it matter what my angle may be?
Slightly.
Explain then.
Well, the wolves, they're talking! Ah! The wolves are telling me that. Oh no!
I'll get back to you later. Go ahead and silence your dogs.
Oh, I gotta go talk to my two wolves inside me. One second.
There's two wolves, and both of them are very loud in your brain. I feel I know your answer, Honorable Knight, she says, looking over at Scrungle.
I'll do what I must to get myself out of here and my friends.
Very good.
Could you tell us more about these tools we may need for this task?
Indeed. Is your wolf silenced now? Looks over at Ithaca. I suppose not. Well, that's okay.
Oh my god, I think they're making out in there.
Whoa!
The two wolves, they're making out in them.
Well, then perhaps we should learn a bit about these tools. These necessary weapons against the Devil Strahd. You see, not anyone can just find them, get to them, and use them. It requires a great strength of character, of heart, and I suppose a bit of brawn will help as well. Being a diviner and attached, as most of you seem to be, to the divine arts, that can also assist you in your task. But there are... Yes?
No, continue. Sorry.
Sorry, you were too busy arguing with the wolves in your head. I kind of passed by you. What are you going to ask me?
Why did Rag say that? Okay,
She looks at you and smiles.
It was just about your angle as somebody who can leave here and is also a diviner. You probably know your fair share about what's going on out there and in here. And why? I know you said that you have your own reasons, but why are you so particularly against him as well if he lets you and your people go freely?
She kind of smiles over at you and says, "Let me answer your question with another, my dear. If I know the location of a certain weapon that would slay the Devil Strahd in one hit, would you not take that weapon simply because you don't know why I'm handing it to you?"
I would instead ask why it hasn't been done sooner. Why us? Why now?
That is the question, isn't it? Well, that I don't mind answering. She holds up a stack of tarot cards, and you will actually see that these cards are especially worn. She will state, "I have told these fortunes before, and not one soul has been able to meet with it. Hasn't been able to be up to the task. I'm not saying this to you as a guarantee that you will find victory. I am merely a guide, nothing more. And whether you succeed or fail, I will continue to tell my fortunes to those that will listen. Now, if you are suspicious, you are right to do so. I wouldn't trust anyone in this realm. And so you're free to just get up and leave if you'd like. But there is no harm in a little information. Is there, Ithaca?
No. And like I said, as a fellow diviner, I understand our work is different. Skeptics hate it. I was just wondering, again, I said why here, why now, but I'm hearing you out.
Your curiosity is normal, but I won't be cryptic about it. My reasons are my own, and I will tell you no more than that. Now, shall I assist you with the fortune telling? And she looks to everyone without seeking if there is any objection from anybody.
Does it cost anything?
It will cost you nothing, and you will gain all the knowledge that you need.
Free fortune.
I'm in.
Sure.
Very well, then. She begins to sort of, she begins breaking down the cards a little bit, shuffling them a little bit more. And, And as she's sort of like doing so, she will kind of say, not looking at anyone in particular, "You have every right to not trust me, as I have every right to not trust you. But if this could potentially somehow, some way, help stop the Devil Strahd, then I suppose I should take my chances with you." And then she will begin once again. She starts breaking apart the cards. And she says, "There are various tools out there that may assist you in defeating this devil. As to what they are exactly, that is uncertain. The cards merely are a waypoint, a guide, if you were. Hopefully they will assist you in your journey, but as to the meaning behind them, as frustrating as that will sound, that will be up to you to determine. I can only point the way through fortune. I can't give you a map."
It's a mental map.
Yes, in a way. So she begins to start drawing out cards, She draws out 5 cards, and they're kind of in and she places them down on the table in sort of a cross fashion. She then closes her eyes. She will place 2 fingers on the leftmost card, and she will say, "This card here tells of a history." And as she turns it over, you will see a card known as the 7 of Glyphs, the Charlatan. And she will continue to state, "Knowledge of the ancient will help you better understand your enemy." And as she draws the card, she points over, and this is one of you may want to take notes on this because all of this is extremely cryptic. But yeah, so she said for this one, this card tells of history. Knowledge of the ancient will help you better understand your enemy. And as she flips the card around, she looks at it and goes, "Ah, I see a lonely mill on a precipice." She taps the card again. "A treasure lies within."
A mill, you said?
I see a lonely mill on a precipice. A treasure lies within. And that is the first card that she draws. One moment, please. I have to...
That place better not be haunted.
It's gonna be haunted.
I'm sick of these haunted places.
100% haunted.
I don't want to get trapped.
Ghosts and shit.
Rats in the wall.
So she moves her hand over to the northernmost card. And as she flips it, she states, "This card tells of a powerful force for good and protection. A holy symbol of great hope." And as she turns the card over, it reveals the 7 of Swords, also known as the Hooded One. And she says, "Ah, I see a faceless god. He awaits you at the end of a long and winding road, deep in the mountains."
All right, that sounds cool.
If you need me to repeat anything, feel free to let me know.
Nope, I got it.
Okay. Her hand will move over to the rightmost card of this cross formation. As she places her hand over it, she states, "This is a card of power and strength. It tells of a weapon of vengeance, a sword of sunlight." And as she turns, it reveals the 9 of Stars, or otherwise known as the Conjurer. She'll state, "I see a dead village, drowned by a river, ruled by one who has brought great evil into the world." All right, you good? Okay. She moves her hand over to the southernmost card, to the one closest to her. She places her hand upon it and says, "Now this card sheds light on one who will help you greatly in the battle against darkness." And as she turns it over, it reveals this strange tarot card known as the Dark Lord. And this kind of smile she's had this entire time sort of fades for a moment as a frown appears on her face. And she'll say, "Tragic. The worst of all truths. And she looks at all of you.
What's wrong?
You must face the evil of this land alone. No one will help you here.
Well, that just said someone's going to help us.
And she nods and says, "It is with the hopes that someone will. It seems this fortune tells you that there is no one that will help you. You're on your own, friend."
I don't believe that one. We had some Birdman help us.
Ulterior motives.
Believe it or not, perhaps you'll make your own fortune. And finally, and she places her hand over to the center. And she says, "Now to discover where your enemy is located, a creature of darkness whose powers are beyond mortality. This card, if fortune favors you, will lead you to him." And as she turns it around, you see the card is blank. And she sighs once again. The cards can't see where the evil lurks. The mists obscure all. And as she says that, she kind of like pushes the cards over in frustration off of the table.
Oh, that's why you want us to kill her.
I think we got
You
a
can't do your
bad
job. He's fucking with your job.
Del picks up the cards.
Leave them, she says. I'll pick them up later. Well, it seems the cards were able to show you in some way where certain treasures are that may assist you in killing the Devil Strahd. However, the fortunes say that you will do it alone, and the cards apparently are unable to discover the Devil's whereabouts. You must remain...
Isn't he in the castle?
The castle? Ah, yes,
yeah,
very...
on top of the hill.
Very good, Rag. However, the castle...
thanks.
Yeah, he blushed a little bit. However, the castle is a very, very big place. It might as well be a city in and of itself. It's like trying to find a needle in a haystack. You can easily spend a lifetime searching for the devil in that castle.
Well, surely he has a flair for grandiosity. Maybe he'll show himself to us.
She kind of gives a reluctant smile to that and will state, "That I am most certain of. But be wary. The mists obscure all. Be on your guard, yes?"
Yeah.
And then she will sort of, at that point give a reluctant nod. And she states, "I've done all that I can for you, I'm afraid. I do hope that this guidance will assist you on your journey, that you will be able to find your way out from these mists."
You got any divination for the girl we're supposed to hide?
Whatever happens to that girl, it matters not to you.
Well-
Do you do palm readings?
And then she goes, "I grow tired.
Oh,
I must
okay.
I must ask you to leave now. These fortunes weigh heavy on me."
Alright, sorry. Well, thank you. Thank you.
Can we just leave her here then?
She says, "We won't take her. But you must be going now, please."
Man,
Thank you. Thank you.
man,
Well, out we go.
Scoot on
no
out.
water.
Thank you for your time.
Kinda tight.
Can you,
Yes, you can
Just-
leave now.
Guess
What?
it's all right.
It's just a little tight here.
All right. So as you leave, the fortune's being told. You're uncertain of the meaning of these cards, but hopefully it will lead you in a direction as you continue to explore around Barovia. However, that because of this guidance, hopefully, yeah, like I said before, hopefully it'll assist you on your journey, even if you are uncertain of the meaning of these cards. But you do leave with what feels as if it is a little bit more power. And with that, you all will level to 4.
Let's go, baby!
Wait!
Another wisdom reroll, baby!
All right, we got some time to do some leveling up, right?
Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. All right. I am gonna go and get all that ready. We're gonna step away for just a second, just to let you guys get some water or use the restroom, all that, and then we will be. Yes.
I just said okay.
Oh, okay. Okay. Sorry. So we will be right back. And we're back. Okay. Level up time, baby, and then we'll wrap up today's session. So yes, with the fortunes told, yeah, you're gonna excuse me. Not that the fortune's officially been told. You leave the tent with a little bit of insight and a little bit more experience, allowing you guys to level up to 4th level. But who levels up first? Everyone, do me a favor and roll a d20.
Let's go! I love D20s, dude.
Not me.
Maybe me, mayhaps?
Maybe.
Perhaps.
Slash.
Scrungle clears.
Come on. Oh, no!
He had to
Did
wait.
I do it? Did
Yeah,
I
you
win,
did.
guys?
Yeah, you did it. You got first, man.
I won the D&D.
You won D&D. Congratulations. Let's start with Scrungle, shall we? All right, Scrungle. First thing first, we're gonna go ahead and level up your hit points. Oh, actually, no. First things first, we're gonna get you a point of fate. So.
Yay!
Let's see over here. This my hardcore leveling. Okay, so with the point of fate, you are free to re-roll a previous hit die roll. Although I think your hit dice roll has been pretty cool. Let me go and see where you've been so far. Yeah, you leveled up on 1. Was max roll. 2 was a 4, and 3 was a 2. So and also with the point of fate, you can re-roll an ability score, or you can save it. And if you get 3, you can use it to purchase a feat or a magic item. What would you like
I'm
to
going
do?
to save it.
Wow.
I'm gonna start saving up now. I like my stats.
Yeah, you got some good stats. All right, let me go ahead and give you, dropping in your inventory, 1 fragment of fate. All right. Next up is your hit points. So as a wizard, you can take the average, which in this case will be a 3 plus your constitution modifier, or you can roll. What would you like to do?
Gotta roll.
Gotta roll. All right, go ahead and do me a favor and roll a 1d6 for me, please. Hey, that's better than taking the average. We'll consider that a win. So I'm gonna go ahead and type 4 here. Will you be taking an ability score improvement, or will you be replacing ASI? Okay, what would you like to
20 int.
You want to get that int?
Whoa!
Oh my god, we got a 20 int in a hardcore game. Let's fucking go,
Yes.
dude.
Achievement unlocked.
Very good, man. Very good. And yeah, you got I think you get another cantrip. You're still how many spells do you have? Oh my god,
I can learn 2 new spells every time I level up, right?
Yes, that is correct. Your DC's gone up to 15. That's crazy, man. All right, that's your level up. Good job, Skrunkle.
Woo!
Rag.
I'll think about spells till next time.
Rack time.
What were you saying? What'd you say, Whoops?
I'll think about spells next time, and then also my number of prepared spells goes up, right?
Yeah, let me go ahead and check real quick. You have to go to the Legacy Wizard now. Now that
It should be my int mod plus 4, I think.
that sounds right. Are you talking about how many prepared spells, are you saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can prepare at 4th level. Yeah, so you get another cantrip, so you get to choose a new cantrip. And you can now cast 3 for 2nd level spells.
Awesome!
Yeah, and the so the 4 1st level spells will never increase. It'll always be 4. But now you can do 3 2nd level spells, so that's pretty powerful.
Excellent.
Okay. So next up is Rag. Rag.
Rag.
Wisdom 11 Rag.
Yeah, you know I'm using my point for that wisdom reroll.
I know you're using that hit point roll. Okay, so it looks like you haven't been able to beat 11 since for your 3rd level, 2nd level, you've been re-rolling wisdom. You have not been able to beat an 11. Maybe today is the day.
Brett. Oh, I'm sweating. I'm sweating in my chair, Brett. Maybe this is the one.
Maybe
it's the one.
Hey, that wisdom stat roll, never remove it from your active abilities, because I know you're going to keep doing it until you get a good wisdom roll. So
until I get a good one, yep.
All right, press the button. Let's see how you do.
All right, hold on. I'm warming my hands up.
Fingers crossed.
All right. Okay. All right. Okay, I'm doing it.
I'm hoping for you. Damn it! Never gonna happen!
God damn it! No!
Oh, maybe. Hey, man.
Hey, it's okay.
Hey, man.
It's all right.
Maybe next time.
Hey, it's gonna be fine. Next time. Don't worry.
So, hey.
well-
Next up is your hit point roll. Will you be taking a 4 or will you be rolling a 1d8?
I'm gonna be rolling the 1d8, boss.
All right, let's see how you do.
Do I press a button or do I just roll a 1d8?
Just roll a 1d8.
All right. Okay.
All right. It's the same. It's the same.
It's the same.
That's okay.
We take those. Little victories.
We take
Could be worse.
whatever we could get. Am I right?
Whatever we could get.
Oh no. All right, you do get an ability score improvement. So, would you like to do an ability score improvement or take a feat?
I'm gonna be taking a +2 to wisdom, sir.
Bless up.
Bless up.
Bless up.
Bless up.
All right, you get to learn a 4th cantrip, and now you have the ability to cast 3 2nd level spells.
Excellent. I will get back to you on those.
Yes, of course, of course. Next up, Gremmel. Now, Gremmel, you are awarded a Fragment of Fate. You could use this fate to undo an injury, such as your missing hand. You could exchange because you haven't been using the Fragment of Fates for anything else. This will also be your 3rd Fragment of Fate, which means if you don't want to recover the your hand, you can spend 3 Fragment of Fates to cash it in for a feat or get a magic item. What would you like to do with this Fragment of Fate?
What kind of magic items can I get?
An uncommon magic item of your choice in the DM's guide.
Can I take a gander at those?
Yes, you can.
Where's the DM's guide?
Let me go ahead and... Do you have a DM's guide?
I don't know.
Understood. Yeah, so let me go ahead and see if there's a quick and easy way to do this for you. Items. There we go. And then DMG. This DMG? No, what is it? Actually, no, I think because I think you have access to it because I think I'm sharing a compendium with you. Let me
I was looking at it.
Let me see if I can get you here. Okay. Tell me if you have access. This.
What is this?
Oh, I linked the DM's guide
Where at?
in
I could
the share chat.
Oh,
I could send you
gotcha.
the 5e tools thing.
Oh yeah, if you can send 5e tools, it's just linking in 5e tools has been extremely weird. Oh, good. And is this the with the only the DM's guide though?
And set to uncommon as well.
Okay. Oh, damn. Oh, all right then. There you go. Oh, perfect. Yeah, see if you can find something from there. Things you can also get, for example, a +1 weapon, which is pretty freaking sick, you know? So yeah, make sure, but just double check and make sure that the source is the DMG. If you do the 5e tools, because I pulled it up and it's a completely different look for me.
Yeah, I have to disable a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
It must be client side then.
It is client. Yeah, it's very weird. It also
I just have to uncheck everything except Dungeon Master's Guide.
that is correct. And also Dungeon Master's Guide. You can also try this, see if this works. So this is filters out all of the everything except it's all uncommon DMG items. So see if that works for you as well as options. Okay, so you can hold on to that then. Or else you can let me know if you decide a magic item or a feat, or if you're getting your hand replaced. Sound good?
Yep.
Okay, and you got next week to figure that out. Okie dokie, Smokey.
I'm gonna put 2 into con.
Oh, for your ASI. Well, first we gotta see. Are you gonna roll your D12 hit die, or you can take the average?
Yeah, always roll.
All right, let's see it. 1D12,
I
please.
low roll twice.
Yeah, 4 and a 2. It's hasn't been good so far. Okay, I mean that was the average roll anyways, so that's pretty good. 4.
Didn't lose anything.
6. Didn't lose anything except a hand last session.
Oh my god.
Tee-hee-hee.
Yeah.
Tee-hee.
And then I get 1 from Dwarven Toughness.
Yeah. I'll add all your hit point. I'll re-add everyone's hit points together to make sure they're all correct. So, but okay, excellent. And then you, as a barbarian, you apparently get nothing. So fun level up for you.
Yippee!
Yippee! Next up, 16, 14, 13, 12. Del.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's get to it. You got a fragment of fate. What would you like to do with it?
I would like to reroll strength.
All right, give me a just roll a 3d6 for me, please.
Yes, sir.
Well, apparently it's hidden, so I'm gonna need you to re-roll that without it privated, please.
Amazing.
Hey!
Holy shit!
Hey!
Oh my god!
That's a 17
Yeah.
straight.
Hey.
God damn!
To a
Yeah, must be fucking
17.
supposed to dice.
Bro's been working out.
Holy
That's crazy.
fuck!
What was the private roll,
Big.
if you don't mind me
At
asking?
12.
Okay, so that's great. That's great.
Del walked out of that tent because it was so cramped. He put a hand to the small of his back and he unpopped in herniated disc. And
Oh,
suddenly he stood up straight and he was like, oh my god.
He pounds the ground, digs a bunch of holes in just one fell swoop. Oh my god, dude. Very good, very good. What was I about to say? Okay, next up is going to be your hit point roll. Oh, let me see
I will
everything.
be rolling.
All right, give me one quick second. I do need to change a thing. Going to add row after. We're gonna say this is level 4. This is 4, right? So,
Yes, sir.
so now you've got a 17. Yeah, you went from a 6 to a 17. That's very good. Okay. Oh, that's right. Your hit point rolls were an 8 and an 8. So you were... God, you're so fucking lucky. Okay. Go ahead and give me a 1d8 roll, please. At end at some point.
Yes, sir.
everything has a price. Go ahead.
He
had to fucking say something, didn't he?
Go ahead and level yourself up to 4. You get an extra cantrip, an extra second level spell. You can now cast an extra second level spell.
Oh, it's not letting me change my hit points for some reason.
Yeah, you'll figure it out. Yeah.
There we go. And I will be putting my 2 ASI into Wisdom, which makes that a 16 Wisdom.
Very cool. You can go ahead and adjust that as well. I always forget about the ASI. And then, yeah, you Gremlins and Con, which is very good. Okay. Ithaca, you have received a fate point fragment. So
Rerolling Con.
understood. Go ahead and give me a 3d6 roll, please, and we'll see what your 8 transforms into.
Okay.
Come on.
Roll 3d6.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, me too. Me too.
How does this happen to me? So hit points. You gonna roll, or you gonna take the average of 4?
I'm gonna roll.
Yeah, you are. Give me a 1d8 roll, please.
It's a d6, right? So I'm a wizard.
Oh God, I thought you were a cleric. Yes, d6. Apologies.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, never punished.
Get a 1.
Oh my God, what the?
I have 11 HP.
What the fuck? Hey, so are you doing an ASI or are you doing a feat?
I'm doing a feat.
Which feat?
Tough.
I like the idea. I mean, that helps a little bit. So 11 HP, 4th level. That means you've got it's tough 2 hit points per level, right?
Yes. So
oh God, you
11,
needed that. 19.
Yeah.
Oh, you needed that so fucking bad.
It's like doubled my HP.
Jesus, dude. 4 cantrips. Learn 2 spells of your choice from the player's handbook, and you now have the ability to cast 3 second level spells. All right.
Yippee.
That wraps up today's session of Curse of Strahd Hardcore. Thank you guys so much for playing. I believe we've got a bingo today.
Bingo.
Nice.
Bingo. Let me go ahead and share the screen.
I went from being able to carry 85 pounds to 255
Let's
pounds.
go.
There were.
You know that boy feels so good right now.
I can't wait, Junie, for you at level 5 to roll an 18 wisdom.
It's not. We'll see if I make it to level 5 first.
Oh boy. I mean, I thought Ithaca was gonna be fucked, but thank God you took toughness, excuse me. God damn.
Yeah.
All right, that's session 9 wrapped up. I'm sharing the screen. Can you guys see the bingo sheet okay?
Sure.
All right. They follow the Raven instead of their planned route. Nope. Players bloodied in 1 hit. Nope. Strahd is mentioned. That's a freebie. Holy water used. Nope. Instant regret moment. Did we do anyone instant regret in their level up?
No.
No.
Okay. Clutch port and roll. No. Rag survives a close call yet again. Hand or missing hand puns. Absolutely. No friendlies die. Yep. NPC death. Nope. Oni moment. Always. There wasn't an Oni moment. We did talk about it. No coin flip. Bingo time. No craft.
Bingo.
No, I'll count crafting RP with the soup. Strahd appears. Nope. Not yet. Teehee. Any nat ones today?
Yeah.
There were a couple, but they were at advantage.
Ah, gotcha. So there technically weren't. There was a nat 20. I remember that, though. Someone loses a limb. That was last session. NPCs have a higher kill count than the party. No. Scrungle dwarf limb collection expands or is brought up. Did you keep the hand, Scrungle?
I mean, it was in my possession for a moment, so technically, yes.
I'm gonna say yes because it was a dwarf limb. Level up. Yep. Hags show up. No. Uninterrupted long rest. Yep. Fleeing encounter. No. Someone succeeds a roll with a negative modifier. Yes, I believe we did have that. So, close, but no cigar today, guys. But that's okay. All right, guys. Thank you so much for playing. I'll see everyone next week. Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah.
GG's, y'all.
I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.
Goodbye, y'all.
Bye-bye.
Bye.